Bandicoot!
Welcome back to another video. So, this time, I'm gonna do Crash N-Sane Trilogy once again, but this time on the Xbox One, which is what I also have physically, other than the Nintendo Switch version. So here we are. Alright, let's get started, shall we, with Crash 1. So Crash 1 was originally going through one level without dying at all to win a gem. So luckily they changed it. You can now die as much as times as you please. So, oh, and by the way, I am here with and Coco too, right? Oh, and yep, and Crash 1 is the definitive version of Crash 1. And they also did that on the Switch version, which is what I also did as my first game episode ever. That was 6 years ago, might I say. Boy, what a milestone young me did. Yup, might I say. And, yeah. Oh, and I already reviewed Spyro on Xbox and Switch. Well, Switch one I did first, and then a while ago, quite a few years back, I did Spyro on Xbox One. So yeah, let's get to the last one, Crash N-Sane Trilogy on Xbox. I already did Crash Team Racing on Xbox as well as on Switch as my second video. So boy, the time flies. And Papu Papu now has 5 hit points as opposed to 3. Sorry, I forgot to mention that in the Switch review. Ooh, and done. So yeah. And someone else is there, right?
Hey, Coco! Hi!
Oh, because it's one of the games you're in, right?
Yeah!
Yeah. Oh, and how about that?
Hi guys, it's me, Coco Bandicoot! Hi!
Hi. Oh, and by the way, I reviewed Crash 4 twice, first on Xbox One, and then about a few years later on Nintendo Switch, might I say. Cool. So yeah, with the release of Spyro A Realm Beyond, as well as I'll do a history of Spyro growing quite later on. So here we are, and here's the orange gem, which is what I got here. Yeah, some levels are long, some levels are short, some are really hard, some may be easy, and some realistic measures are there. Yeah. So
will be really tough.
yeah, the next level may be really tough as well, might I say. Yeah. Hi Nala. Remember when my girlfriend played you and Brandon Higgins played your best friend Simba?
Yeah.
As well as Angelina's boyfriend, played Zazu, right? Yeah, for real, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and as well as I also like to have Coco join the adventure. Well, on foot, since Rapid Cortex, might I add. Oh,
Yeah.
and by the way, I also recommend you check out 2 of my Cortex game episodes if you please. So if you don't mind, for me.
Yeah, if you please for my boyfriend, if you will.
Yeah. Oh, and she plays the same, but still, it's really fun. And it actually makes sense too. She's actually traveling back through time, through the time twister machine that crashed 1, and traveling from her laptop, which obviously warps with her from the jungle to the warp room in Crash 2, yeah. So she immediately warps from the jungle to the warp room. How about that? Oh, and I'm gonna talk about Crash 2 in a moment, but we'll get to that later. Who knows? Yeah. Oh, and that's right. Get your own stinking laptop battery. And speaking of which, you can actually play as Coco throughout most of the 3 games too.
Yeah, Chris, you got that right, brother.
Yeah, so you couldn't play as Coco in boss levels or Crash underwater levels or jetpack levels or vehicle levels for some reason, or polar or warthog levels for some reason, or motorcycle levels might I add, or any vehicle levels except for the biplane levels and jet skiing and waterboard levels and BBT level, dynamite might I say. Oh, and here's Stormy Ascent, a level cut from the original game. Oh, that's the one before this. Yup.
Yeah.
Either lights out or fumbling in the dark, might I say, in which you get a key for at the Cortex bonus round. And there's also Brio and Tawna tokens. Yup. Which you...
First, Anthony, what do you say?
Whose birthday?
I said first.
Excuse you. Crash 2 is a much more character-driven realm here, aka the best game in the whole Crash universe. Yeah, my favorite in the N-Sane Trilogy as well. Introducing Dr. Engine, might I say. And Brio makes a comeback, might I say. So does Ripperoo, might I add. Yeah, and also.
Yeah.
And introducing Tiny Tiger and the Komodo brothers. Yup. Oh, and the original one, you didn't play as Coco because she wasn't playable yet. Here, in the second warp room, she warps through her laptop in the jungle and she transports to the warp room, helping Crash. And also brother and sister helping each other out, gathering crystals and gems, and also relics at the end, after the post game. At the post game, yep, might I say. After all, they fixed the completion too, as well. Yeah, indeed, they fixed the completion percentage when you complete each game, yeah. So yeah, Fake Crash is here as well, might I add. We'll get to that later, yep. And I got the red gem right there. Pretty easy and pretty awesome too. And I have to say, they got the best levels and great story, yep. So yeah, this is my #1 Crash game of all time. Crash 2 N-Sane. Yup. And also, Crash N-Sane Trilogy is my #1 in the top 10 remastered games as well, might I add. So yeah, Pissing It Away will continue to be the bane of my existence. Also, yes, haha, Pissing It Away. Whether or not the level is easy or not, it's still a fun challenge. Yup. Watch out for those robotic things, whatever. Oh, and careful with that nitro crate. It bounces higher, and better be careful with that. Oh, this is slow motion, might I say. Oh my god! Jesus! Oh, and also the giant boulder is also terrifying. Get it away from me! Especially with Coco in Warp Room 2 with Crush. Yeah. So yeah. I usually get the red gem in Crash 2 with Coco, might I add. And then...
Hi, Dada! I'm Care Bear! Hi!
Hi, Care Bear.
Care Bear here! Hi!
And you're joining in too, right? And you collect...
Yes, I am!
Other than collecting crystals for Cortex, which turns out to be a ruse, you also collect gems for Dr. Brio. Yeah.
You got it, Dada!
Yup. Oh, and obviously, Brio, this is the only game where Brio is good and teams up with Crash as well, yeah. So, absolutely. And there's also secret exits right here, in which you enter a secret warp room, but yeah, the warp thing with the elevator is obviously not there in the original, but is there in the N-Sane version of Crash 2. Brilliant!
Magic, Dada!
Yeah! Oh, and there's fireworks right there once you get all the crystal gems and relics.
Ooh, fireworks! My favorite!
Whether it's sapphire, gold, or platinum. This time for real. In the 1.0 version, you only had to get either gold or platinum. But I'll stick with the Xbox and Switch versions. In the updated versions. Yup. Apparently they fixed it in those versions, as well as the updated version of the PS4 version and the Steam/PC version, might I add. Oh, and they actually fixed the final boss better too. Cortex went down far too quickly in the original. Now it takes a lot longer. They actually give a crystal to Cortex in order to chase him. Yeah. So instead of just flying away, he's actually traveling back to his ship with that one crystal in hand, and that's really awesome. Nice fix. So yeah, better watch out for that fire, or else Coco turns to an angel and not her brother, in which Crash gets singed, might I say, to ashes. Alright. Crash 3. Alright, Crash 3. Let's do it. Shall we? Crash 3 opens up with Uka Uka being freed from the temple prison after being shot down by Dr. Nitro's Brio's laser. He is free from the temple prison, after a piece of space station crash lands on a tropical mountain. Yup. So, and oh, and there's ability upgrades. Yup, I felt like they should have included this in Crash 2 in the original, but I guess better late than never. At least they added the speed shoes in Crash 2. Yup. Especially for the boulder and giant polar bear chase. That one giant polar bear chase, yup. 2 boulder chases and 1 giant polar bear chase in Crash 2 as well. And check out these futuristic New York City areas, yup, inspired by. So yeah, and Pura obviously plays the same as Polar, but with a twist, might I say. So yeah, how about that? Oh, and maybe one day the PlayStation 6 will come out in the future. maybe I'll get that as soon as possible. Alright? Who knows? Oh, and there's also Ski Craze right there, might I add. How about that? Oh, and Hog Ride is obviously pretty cool. The first motorcycle level, might I say. Oh, and there's Area 51. Oh, and you get, luckily for me, I got both gems in one try, yeah? And a platinum relic, might I say. Oh, and even though I got, this is my second try of the N-Sane Trilogy. Obviously, yeah. So, absolutely. Oh, and there's the Arabian stages as well, and prehistoric area. Yep. Especially with Baby T, in which Crash and Coco, one of them, gets a ride on him. Yep. Oh, and Uka Uka is introduced, as well as Dingodile and Entropy, in which, along with Tiny, Cortex, and Dingodile, Cortex and Engine spoke to you during cutscene time warps in cutscenes before the levels, might I say. Cool. Oh, and yeah, if you get all the crystals and gems, Uka Uka will say it's not over, and there's still more gems to collect, especially in the 6th warp room, and that definitely includes requiring the relics as well. So obviously after collecting the rest of the gems, as well as sapphire, gold, and platinum relics, whichever one works perfectly, you get the 100% ending, yeah. Oh, and Mind of a Mutant comes in easy, yep. Might I say it's... Oh, and there's also Future Tense, yep. I used the bazooka. Only in the Switch version I played this level, yep. So yeah, and as well as in also my second try in N-Sane Trilogy on Xbox, yep. On my other account, might I say. Yup.
Hi, Dada. I'm champion number 2. Hi.
Hi. How about I call you Beatrice? Care to join in too, Beatrice?
Yeah,
Okay then. Okay.
No?
Yeah, I know. But obviously, back to the N-Sane Trilogy, alright? So this is obviously pretty intense. See what I just did there? Future tense? Intense? Get it? I just cracked myself up. Oh, and I got the gem. Yay me! I will...
Hey.
Yeah! And there you have it, the N-Sane Trilogy on Xbox One. Yup. Well, luckily I covered both versions of N-Sane Trilogy, to be exact. Not that many, but I wasn't planning on doing the PS4 or PC versions on getting those either. I'll just stick with Switch and Xbox One versions. So that's my go-to. Yep. So yeah, how about that? But anyway, that's all I have for this video. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Definitely subscribe if you're new here, and make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, comment, share, and ring the bell as well. That kind of rhymed. And I'll see you all in my next video.
Hit subscribe! And don't forget to press the bell icon, you miserable bandicoots!